Okay, and we should be live. Just double checking. I can see messages popping through, so that's good. Yeah, we are. 7 people watching, lovely. Yeah, we are. 7 people watching. Oh, lovely. I was just hoping there was some backplay audio. Wonderful. Okay, so welcome in Ben, welcome in Sam, welcome in Austin Trends, welcome in Callum, welcome in some Welsh bloke, welcome in the Joy, and yes, we can hear you, Rex. Wonderful. Alright, evening everyone. So, I would have actually had us already planned and booked in a Pendolino service, but unfortunately, as much as I've been trying to find a service, I've quickly found out that the West Coast Mainline South Avero 2025 timetable does not pair up well with the Crewe to Milton Keynes timetable. So I'm kind of struggling at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm just basically going to jump. I'm basically going to jump into any Pendolino service and go from there. We're going to go into an 11 car service, and I think we should try. Actually, no, we'll go into a 9 car service just in case. I think we should try. Here we go. 9 Sierra 44, London Euston to Edinburgh. We'll put this in. Oh, that went a bit too far there. Put this in light clouds and let's get going. Don't worry, I will pin the service head code that we're doing. And of course, the train that we've got it as well. So just pin that. There we go. Just Roy will be okay. Hey, no worries. I'll just call you Roy then. Level 409 is crazy. Well, I've been playing quite a bit. I'm doing the Polesworth service in Trent Valley. Oh, you'll have to let me know what that service head code is. I might be able to try and make that into a video. So, once we get the service... I do not know what is going on. That shouldn't have happened. Right, 9 Sierra 44. Right. Right, clouds, and let's get ourselves going. Once we get into this service, we can then leap all the way up to Milton Keynes. And then from Milton Keynes, try and get a Pendolino from there, at least roughly at the same time. At least. Which Xbox is this? This is not an Xbox, by the way. This is on PlayStation 5. 2 Umbrella 2-1 is the Polesworth service. Fair enough. I'll make sure to note that down somewhere. Okay, so the basis of tonight's stream is basically we're going to be going from London Euston to Crewe, and then if we have time, we could probably leap off to either Manchester or Liverpool, whichever one you guys want. So, let's kick off 9 Sierra 44, shall we? Very early morning service this. Also, welcoming Wesley. Okay, so... DRA in first whilst we get the safeties in. Should I turn off vehicles sub off or keep them on? Keep them on. It's UGC liveries that you want turned off. And that reminds me, do I have that turned off? Yes, I do. Thanks for the quick reminder there, Callum. Right, I'll turn this off so you can hear me speak. We are in a very, very busy London Euston. Oh, so it's supposed to be. It's not busy over there, is it? But it is over around here. Joe Dobson has done a live stream on Bus Simulator 27. Fair enough. Edinburgh sounds like Edinburgh. Not wrong, to be fair. You can also say Edinburgh, if you really wanted to. Don't think the Scottish would pretty like that, but oh well. Welcome in L3MM. Hopefully you're doing well. Euston, yes. Doing the same service now. Fair enough. Where are we calling? Well, at the moment, we're shutting the doors. We'll be calling at Milton Keynes Central. Then we'll be jumping to Trent Valley and going from there. Pretty much. Right, just to let you know, there is a extra doors unlock at the end. Right. Oh. That was silly. Right, let's get going. Okay, we have a red signal aspect, so we're not to leave just yet. But we can crawl up to the signal, though. Still can't get used to Class 9 head codes being fast trains. It used to be for unfitted freights, 25 mile per hour. Change came when they stopped being used, and Class 9 was adopted for Eurostars. Fair enough. It used to be used for. Fair enough. Welcome in, Sherry Montero. Hopefully you're doing well. Right. We've got to wait here for a moment. Also welcome in Mark Derrick. Hopefully you're doing well. Hi Rex. I still hate being stuck with this name for 5 more weeks. By the way, it's your fault. You told me to. Okay, if you're really going to turn this into like a shame on you type of thing, just remember you decided to do that, not me. I was just, you know. Anyways, Anjo has that YouTube shot of him crashing his own brand new bus in Bus Sim 27. Oh, fair enough. I've graduated high school. Well done to you. Thank you for the tip on the TPWS fault on the 350 Rex. Very much appreciated. You're more than welcome. Welcome in Ryan Trackside. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. I'm doing very well. How are you doing, Ryan? I'm not going to shame on you since it was really funny to watch your reaction in chats. Oh, fair enough then. I wasn't too sure how you were going about with that one. Pretty good, thanks for asking. Oh, fair enough then. Can I pick the next train? We're solely doing 390 Pendolino tonight. And we're solely on the West Coast Main Line. So, not tonight, but maybe in the next stream. If I do a viewer's choice, that is. Going to be a long stream, this. Might be, yeah. My friend has finished his GCSEs. Awesome. Okay, so let's get our camera angles up that we normally like to have. Just heading out of Euston. Got a Pendolino coming by. They've probably come out of Wembley in the City Depot. I'm filming a lot of videos this week, Thursday and Friday. Awesome. Didn't even look at me. How rude. How rude. Anyways, my unit number is 390029. Fair enough. We'll have a look, see what ours is in a moment. Can't wait to ride a Pendolino from New Street in 2 weeks. Awesome. I will do this head code. Very good idea too. Is this the Avero timetable? It is, yes. What is your train route code? So it's 9044 and it's in the 390-0. I do have that details pinned in the chat, just in case anybody wanted to play along. Really. Welcome in, Kanan. Hopefully you're doing well. Only my tier 2 Patreon members will know what videos I'm filming. Fair enough. I have 3 timetables now for West Coast Mainline South. Fair enough. Milton Keynes in Trent Valley has Brumfield boxes of Model 807s, indeed. I see we're driving 390, pretty nice. Yep, that's solely what we're going to do tonight. I'm currently packing up to move house. Oh, okay. Fair enough. My unit number is 390039, not 390029. Oh, I must have read that wrong. My apologies. Another Pendolino going by from Wembley in the City Depot. They can't have been from anywhere else, otherwise I would have had to travel through the night. And I don't think a 390 looks like the Caledonian Sleeper, do you? Anyways, what's ours? Oh, we're the first of the fleet. 390001. Nice. The class 158 I was on was 158844, the Northumbrian. Oh, I've seen that one before today. It's alright, I put it in wrong anyways. Ah, right. So where are we stopping? So we'll be stopping at Milton Keynes Central only on West Coast Mainline South, and then whatever Pendolino we can pick up afterwards that fills the whole route basically, we'll do that. And Wesley has 390009. Lovely. Could be Crewe. There is a shed the side of the line near the station. So we're route hopping to Milton Keynes. We are correct. That's exactly what we're doing. Lovely, thanks. Yeah, you're welcome. Overshap has the funny carpet wrong, obvious backwards carpet right. Yeah, of course, because, you know, can't use company names without proper license, so that's their little workaround, I guess. Can't do that head code because I don't have the 805. But we're not driving the 805, Josh. We're driving the 390 Pendolino. I've got some pretty good gifts for your birthday. Hey, yeah, how did your birthday go, mate? Did it go really well? Yo, I'm here. I had to go for a bath, eh? No worries, Tyler's. Welcome in, mate. Well, I've just had a look on my minimap, and it seems that Milton Keynes doesn't have a route hop point. Oh, well then we'll just go straight to the menu and then just go on the route, I guess. If that's the case. Let me just have a look. No, Callum is correct. That's fair enough then. I hate doing the long hour services and the Pendolino on Trent Valley because they crash. Oh, fair enough. Might be because you're loading up liveries from Creators Club. Might be worth turning UGC liveries off in settings and advanced settings, and it's the second option. It really will help with your performance. Trust me, it will. I've got that setting currently turned off. 350. It's an 8-car service, that. Would have been from Milton Keynes Central. Either that or it's come fast from Trent. Oh, well, I'm still waiting to get my dad's old server PC up and running so I don't have to use my bloody Xbox. Fair enough. Think it may be coming in an upcoming update. Maybe, perhaps. Then I can have a decent standard of gameplay and do London and Crewe LNWR. Oh yeah, I've been doing a few of them runs. They are really good, really perfect. I'm going to do 1 Alpha 17 Manchester to London on Birmingham to Crewe. Left Manchester at 8:57 and it is at 9:30. Oh, fair enough. Don't have a Dovetail Live account and I don't have Creators Club livery anyways. That's fair enough then, mate. Might be to do with your system then. By the way, what do you play on, Wesley? Are you on PC? Are you on Xbox? You're on PlayStation? Let me know. Might be able to give some tips. I'm now at Nuneaton. Fair enough. Trent Valley is so good. Oh yeah, definitely, it really is. On the Pendolino, 390, 135. Xbox Series S. Oh, okay. That's a Gen 8.5 console, isn't it? My best advice would be to be on the reduced timetable then. If I'm being completely honest. Because I know Trent Valley has a reduced timetable. So take advantage of that. Trent Valley is going to be so cool once I actually get it. I'm so excited to do the stoppers full length. They definitely do have some stopper services on there. I was doing a free roam 350 around about 10, 11ish in the morning, and there was a Pendolino that stopped at Tamworth and Lichfield Trent Valley. And I'm trying to remember the service head code for that now, but it was a good one to do. If I find out what the service head code is, I'll let you know. But there's definitely a few stopping services. You should see my London Underground Pacer on 101. I did see that on Creators Club. I'd use a reduced timetable if I was you. Yeah. I remember what an Xbox with Trent's 1.5. Let's just say when I decided to switch to PS5, it was the best decision I ever made. Oh, I see. Fair enough. Try do the reduced timetable next time. Good idea. Series S is like a budget Gen 9 console. Yeah. Missed opportunity to honk at that 710. Well, to be fair, on the railways, rules and regulations state unless it's a whistle board or unless there's somebody like near the platform, you're not really supposed to do that. Unless, of course, there's a train spot, then you can just do a little, and then that's about it. I buy TV when it gets put on sale, as I bought Birmingham to Crewe for 23. Fair enough. When you buy Trent Valley though, make sure that if you can't use the full timetable, take advantage of the reduced timetable that they gave us, because obviously, you know, it removes a lot of static stock and layers that you really don't see or don't play with as much because they're just basically there for no reason other than like scenery density and filling up yards and stuff. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm more excited for the LNWR services since they have a really good balance of intercity and stopping, like London, Milton Keynes, Rugby, and then frequent stops until Stafford. Yes, of course, absolutely. My Xbox will crash like every 20-ish minutes. Could never finish a service. Oh, that's a shame. I hate Series X, but always use my PS5 for Trent's 6. Yeah, but it's not real life. It's a game. You don't need to be rigidly regimental. Regimental. I think that's the wrong way of putting it to begin with. I'm more treating it as real life because it's a career aspect I want to chase in real life. So, and it's basically up to anyone how they play Train Sim World. It's not really defined by oh well, you must do it that way, because you don't really have to. Play it however you want. Don't worry lads, I'm on PS5 with a 60 FPS TV. Yep, get that, understood. I've done the 20-minute services in the 807 and 390 in the full timetable, and it worked. Oh, cool. Glad that it worked for you then. So glad I got a PS5. Oh god, same. Absolutely the same. Right, we're going to be blasting through Watford Junction. I know there are 2 track workers always near the Watford DC line, so there we go. After all, it's still a video game. True. Go you Rex, you make us proud. Even though you do chase your dream, go get your train driver, or at least on the rails because you deserve it. Well, I'm trying to get there anyways. I'm hoping I do. And if I do, I'll be sure to let you guys know. I hope to be a train driver, and unlike a lot of people around my age, I have a pretty decent attention span. It's good that. A pretty decent attention span is really good for train driving. I've got exams for the next week or so. Fair enough. I think Gen 8 is going to be dropped soon. Wouldn't surprise me, Callum. It really wouldn't surprise me. They are resurfacing Dewsbury and Batley stations on the TPE route. Ah, yeah, because of the Trans-Pennine route upgrades. Imagine if Rex was your train driver. Everyone run lol. Hey! I'm a good train driver on Train Sim World. Real life though, yeah, no. Nobody would really trust me behind the controls of a train unless I was fully competent. Did a Manchester to the Bournemouth 220, 8-car service from Stafford to Brum. Nice. Really, I saw you speed like 3 times at Euston. Yeah. That's true. Got to give it to you on that one. I was speeding. Good thing I wasn't a train driver in real life, because I'd be pulled into a meeting and told, hey, what the hell, you know? The head code for the Pendle that stops at Tamworth and Lichfield is for London Euston to Liverpool 0708, and head code is 1 Foxtrot 13. The one that I saw that stopped at Tamworth and Lichfield was at 11ish, 10 or 11ish, something like that. So I think, judging by that, oh yeah, 1 Foxtrot 17, that's it, that's the one. Thanks for jogging my memory there, Sam Johnson. Also welcome into the stream. And I also spattered like, oh yeah, I can count how many times I've spattered. Not on my hand though. Not on my hands. That way more than 10 times at least since starting playing Train Sim World. Practice makes perfect. True, it does. I'm currently working on my recreation of the BNSF 250th anniversary livery. Well, you go there, mate, you go. Hopefully it turns out really well. It is all worth the practice, indeed it is. Practice makes perfect. My next stop is Polesworth. Nice. Do you have enough money for the Crewe to Preston route? Yes, I did just pick up a £10 PlayStation card yesterday, so I should have more than enough. But then after that, pushing it a bit. I do get paid soon, so that's the main thing. Like you said in Richie's stream last night, Dovetail are up to something big. Oh yeah, I believe it. I believe it, because as many people have pointed out, and rightfully so, we haven't had a lot from them. So what are they doing in the background whilst we haven't had a lot from them? You know, we've had plenty of bugs patches, but not plenty of routes. It's been a lot of third-party focus, so that was my point in last night's stream for Richie. What in terms of, oh, who knows? Who knows what that something big could be? That's just basically me speculating. I have absolutely no idea if I'm even right or not, so I just thought I'd throw that out there. I'll post my progress on the Discord server. Yeah, absolutely. Make sure you just put them in the right chats though. I'm 17 miles from Stafford. Fair enough. Think I'm going to wait for Thames branches. That's fine. HST Farewell Pack was the last DLC that got released for PS4. Really? Oh wow. Didn't the 90 get released on Gen 8? That's what I thought. Or maybe it didn't. I hit them sharps on the Avero. I hit a 5, it makes my eyes weird, like yesterday in Richie's stream. Oh, yeah. Do you mean like the square ones on the buttons? Yeah, they had symbols before an update, and then after that update came out, it just went to squares for some odd reason. And I still don't know what they broke. Well, I say that it could just be a simple glitch or a simple bug that could be easily fixed, but they're thinking to themselves, well, we got this to fix, that to fix, you know. It happens. Please, oh please let them add something modern in the north. Oh, I agree. Thames branches will be a Mason route in my opinion. Yeah, I think so as well. You know, worries, I'll post it in the correct chat. I think it's what it's called. If it's Train Sim World, Train Sim World General or Train Sim World Pix will be fine. Absolutely fine. It'll be the 0807 Euston to Liverpool, which is 1 Foxtrot 15. That stops at Tamworth at 10:10 and Edgefield at 10:18. It'll be the one after that then. Because it was more near to 11 o'clock than anything. I love GDW Remaster, and I drove a test train from Reading to London Paddington. Nice! Yeah, I think that's so annoying, so I'm not driving the Avero until that's fixed. Fair enough, mate. At least there's not on the 807. That is true. Finally reach 125 mile per hour, so speed set whacked on. I don't use the speed set. I just kind of go between throttle 4 and throttle 2. No, sorry, throttle 1 and throttle 2. Love your stream and atmosphere, mate. Recently subscribed and loving it so far. Keep going. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. I try and keep it as nice as possible. You know, try and keep it family friendly. You know, of course, sometimes I can read comments wrong. So, if that ever does happen, yeah, I'll make sure to correct myself. May start not to use the speed set in the future. I mean, I think they use the speed set for people who aren't used to the Pendolino, who can't really control it to begin with, and then obviously they'll just gradually take them off it. Probably. I don't know. That's just basically what I'm thinking. That might not be how they do it at Avanti. Who knows? Only Avanti drivers do. Right, just gone for my bath, so I'll be back. No worries, mate. Some 805 services don't have memory issues. I tried one Alpha 20, the 0932 Chester to Euston. Fair enough. There's a speed set on the 390 Pendo. Yes, there is. I never use speed set. Yeah, neither do I. Schindler don't do the Royal Scot Virgin trains or intercity train with intercity Pullman coaches. It's just getting the licensing for older companies that are no longer about. I think they have to go via Department for Transport on that one. And even then, that's if they get the license, because obviously if that company still exists, like Virgin does, they'd have to go and ask that company to use their logo and their brand, which could cost them more money, if you get my meaning. So it's just one of those things. Also, we have good moderators in the stream and on Discord who can help with uncomfortable or bad things like the other day. Yeah, it's why I hire them, it's why they're here. They do a good job. Also tried to learn routes. I've learnt Tring, London and Manchester, Manchester Airport and Alderley Edge. Learning routes is cool, because if you can drive hoodless, like I did with the 801 between Newark and Peterborough, that's a good skill, that, for Train Sim World. Just left Polesworth now? Nice. I made Conrail Flying Scotsman and livery designer. Are you a Dovetail Games ambassador? No. That is something I will definitely be honest with. I am not a Dovetail Games ambassador. If I was, though, that'd be cool. But no, I'm not. I should try and learn routes hoodless. It's basically just trying to remember where the speed drops and raises. Try and remember your stopping patterns, and it's also trying to remember when to start braking and start applying power. That's unfortunate. You should be, because your content is amazing. Well, that's the thing, you see. It's really up to Dovetail on that one. But I'm so glad you think that my content is amazing. I'm pleased of that. How to use the speed set on the Pendolino. So, the speed set is here. Basically, you keep the throttle on, and you put the speed set on, and it'll basically keep you to that speed. Simple as that. As soon as you take the throttle off to brake though, the speed set immediately comes off. Hopefully that helped. Only an idiot would think that your content is rubbish. Well, I've never really had anybody say that before, but I can imagine in the future it might, so, you know. I try to remember key features to start slowing down at like footbridges or speed limits. Yeah, it's what real life train drivers do. They look for things that help them, and learning the gradients as well, especially for freight. Yeah. Right, potentially go on spotting with some of my mates after exams on Saturday. Might be originally Trent Valley or Crewe, not sure yet. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's helped indeed. Oh, wonderful. Yes, especially on 5 Circle Line where it's quite a difficult route. It is, yes. I definitely give praise to the ScotRail drivers. They have to learn it very difficultly up there. But yeah, if I ever did become a Dovetail Games ambassador, I don't know really. Well, I'd be able to cover routes, early access. That'd be cool. But yeah, the content outcome would just stay the same, really. I'd keep posting, though. But I'm glad that quite a few people do think so. That's the main thing. I may go hoodless on my next brum to Crewe between Stafford and Crewe. Well, if you know that section really well, try it. See how it goes. Obviously, to hide the HUD on the game for PS5 users, press and hold the start button and the HUD disappears. Press and hold again to bring the HUD back up. ScotRail transport for Wales and some freight drivers on some of the most remote and mountainous routes might be the most skilled in their craft besides steam drivers. I'll give them that. I will definitely give them that. Welcome in, Lee. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. We're now approaching Stafford. This is an Avanti West Coast service to London Euston. The next station will be Milton Keynes Central. Tried it in my best smart voice possible. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. Why not? I have noticed, I think we might have some blurred textures. You can tell by the window wipers just going a bit there. Maybe on the track as well in the tunnels. How about a freight driver over Transport for Wales routes? I mean, I think that would be the same principle on that one. I'm okay, that's wonderful. I'm glad to hear that, mate. I'm 8 miles away from Milton Keynes Central. I'm 5.4 miles away. Very good voice acting, Rex. Holy, like approaching Stafford. I can imagine, like, I can imagine. It's one of them stations that's got about 7 platforms. Plenty of waving to drivers tonight. Yes, definitely. Like the Cola Slog train drivers on Carlisle, Chirk, and Bagland Bay runs. Fair enough. Okay, so it looks like our arrival at Milton Keynes Central is 0703. So if we can spawn in at Milton Keynes at 0700 and try and find a Pendolino that goes the whole way, that'd be great. Just got overtaken by a Pendolino between Tamworth and Lichfield. Yes, that does sometimes happen, and it's really cool. That went quickly. Indeed it did. 2 Pendos at Stafford, 1 Avanti, 1 Virgin, yellow, red and silver. Oh, Virgin trains, Pendos. Going back a bit on that one, I would say. For me, though, the nostalgia starts when you mention VTEC. Virgin Trains East Coast. That's when my nostalgia kicks in. Because obviously, I'm local on the East Coast Main Line, and I definitely remember them. Rex, do you ever post anywhere other than YouTube? Not really, no. YouTube's basically like the main place where I post stuff. We have a start time to be there, 7:03. We've got 50 seconds to get there. My first memory of a train is in River Wales Class 175 from... Oh, I can't say them. I'm very, very sorry. But me trying to attempt Welsh is basically like me trying to... It's basically like trying to tell somebody to F off in a different language. So, I'll let someone who knows Welsh read that. When you were 3. Fair enough. 350s look better in the LM livery. Fair enough. HST and IC 225 sets even in intercity. Don't bother with the Welsh names, lol. As an Englishman, I can't be bothered either. See, it's not that I can't be bothered, it's I look at that and I'm like, oh god. Where do I start? What do the double L's make? You know, what sound does that make? I imagine Welsh names with a Thai accent is the funniest thing ever to witness. No offence, Lord. None taken. I know people from the time. They probably laugh. Got notification post by Rex Tactics. Join me at 8 PM for a run between Euston and Crewe. What, you've only just got that now? Oh my god. Oh my days. We're literally, what? More than nearly 40 minutes in, and you've just got it. Double L is a sound. Okay, so that would be... Oh god, I've lost it. I've lost it. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try it. No. No, we're not getting a spad tonight, you know. Not happening. We can be a responsible driver, can't we, Rex? Why can I all of a sudden hear crickets? So it's pronounced like Than. Sorry, Than. I don't even think that's close. I'm sorry, but that wasn't... I doubt that was even close. Do you think we'll get modern Carlisle route? I don't know, to be fair. Don't overshoot, mate. Yeah, I don't want to do that. But the H is kind of a ch. Don't know how to explain it. Yeah, I get that. Ethan Five. Oh, fair enough. Face reveal at 1,000 subs. Yep, that's what's going to happen. Also a name reveal as well. Why not? Ch is as it Loch. Fair enough. So yeah, we did get reduced 97.5 AP for speeding, a total score of 7,309 AP and a platinum medal. We've driven 49.79 miles, and it took us just over half an hour. Right. So we came in at 3 minutes past 7. Let's go to the Crewe to Milton Keynes timetable and see if we can find a Pendolino that's near enough the same time. Like a Scottish loch. Yeah. Got ya. What about a channel backstory? Could do a channel backstory. I know somebody's already mentioned me to do a cooking video for 1,000 subscribers. You got 7,425 AP, fair enough. Just search for 9 Sierra 44. You see, I did, and unfortunately, I think that one was 22 minutes. We can still search it, though. Yeah, it's between Stafford to Crewe. Not a good idea. Okay. So, a 9-car Pendolino set, there's none between 650 and 745, so maybe a -1. Let's have a look. Oh, there is a London Euston to Liverpool Lime Street service that comes about 8 minutes after we arrive. Let's do that one. Put it in. Do you know what? We'll say that it cleared around Milton Keynes Central. Why not? So I'll just delete this pinned message now. Well, I'll unpin it. That's better. And then I'll put in the new service that we're driving, which is 1 Foxtrot 11 390-1. There you guys go. Oh, cooking vid would be so cool. I'd watch that. Well, I'm so pleased you'll watch it. Kind of expected a timetable that would decently line up. I think it's because they're on different years, maybe? I don't know. Unless, of course, because, you know, we get timetable changes that happen through the year. Maybe this is the autumn timetable and the one that's on West Coast Mainline South is like a May, June-ish, perhaps. Do I have the Avero? Yes, I do. I have the 805 and the 807. I watch Love on the Spectrum. It's about people with autism who in love or go to dates. It's on Netflix. Okay. Believe you need the 805 timetable for West Coast Mainline South. I love the 350 full line runs on Trent Valley. Long, fast bits at either end and a slowish bit in the middle. Fair enough. Well, we're going to be doing a Pendle run as 1 Foxtrot 11, so we'll be getting in some tilt. And we'll see where we'll be stopping once we get into the service. Now, I would have shared tonight's stream, but it's basically like an end-to-end run. I don't know how many people would actually come in to watch, but we've got about 16 people watching, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good, to be fair. I do love the tilt feature on the 390R. It's one of the bests. Obviously, we have to thank the APT on that one. But, yeah. 1 Foxtrot 11, London Euston to Liverpool Lime Street. Operate this Avanti West Coast service from Milton Keynes to Crewe, calling it Stafford and Crewe. Oh, so we're straight through to Stafford. Get on. Oh, we're on platform 6 as well, which really does line up very well, I would say. If we were on platform 5, then I'd be stood there going, well, you know. But no, this lines up well. It's just the service has gone without us, and we're driving this one instead. Alright, day running. Turn that racket of an aircon off. Let's get ourselves into boost mode. Let's have a look at passenger boarding. That's fine. Everything is all okay. No door faults, nothing like that. Cool. Pantographs are working as they should. Oh, we got a very small loading time here by the looks of things. Not enough time to set up camera angles, but that's fine. You have 390-134. We'll have a look in just a moment once we set off. Which one we got? Been here since the start. Cheers. And Wesley's on the reduced timetable. Fair enough. Got East Coast Way now on my Xbox Series X. Cool. Going on a Pendor for an hour, one day soon. Awesome. Let me know how it goes when that does happen. And if you make it into a video, fair enough. Talking to you. The 390 can have door faults. I mean, yeah. I don't know if they can have door faults in the game, but in real life I can imagine maybe 1 or 2 doors in the past have failed on a Pendolino. I know one thing though, I've had plenty, and I mean plenty, of door faults on the 350-4. I even had some panto blocking issues as well. Should be a video, fair enough, I'll make sure to watch it. Right, we'll do a little flyby. As the service heads off to Liverpool Lime Street. So we are 77 miles away from Stafford. How crazy is that? Love this route though. I've always wanted to do a full line pendle run as well, so I'm glad that I've got the opportunity to do that tonight. I've also got 11 likes on the stream, thank you so much, and 16 people watching. Welcome in, Mark. Lol, amazing shot at the 390. I'll try again. Well, as London to Brighton. Fair enough. Was thinking about what Richie asked last night about changing his channel name. Think he should keep it as it's so well known. Can still do other types of Sims viewers will get to know. That's what I was thinking, really. I get Richie wants his channel to be all inclusive, but I think it already is anyways. If I'm being completely honest, I think it already works. You know, he says it works for The Sims and for Train SimWorld mostly, which I'm not surprised because obviously, you know, it's the main basis of his channel. But having some stuff in the background, it won't change much really. The fans will still watch it. But as I've always said, it's up to Richie. If he wants to change his name, he can do. If he wants to remain with it, nobody's really gonna complain, because you know we all know him as Richie Rail. He's well known, and as far as I'm concerned, he's established that presence. So a presence like that really doesn't need to be changed, in my opinion. Late this year in December, there should be another route that should be free. Well, following on what happened last year, that may be true or it might not, depending. Just did a perfect stop at Rugeley. Oh, nice. He just put a bus sim one up this evening. I did see that. Agreed, yeah, agreed, Rex, yeah. Oh, would you play bus sim? Not really. Bus sim's not really my type of thing. But for other people who would end up playing it, you know, they probably would. But in terms of me, not really, no. I'm more of a trains type of person rather than a bus type of person, if I'm being completely honest. And I don't really bother with any other simulators other than Train SimWorld, if I'm being honest. So yeah, my channel's main focus is basically Train SimWorld. I do Star Wars now and again, but that's if it ever really does perform good. I'm just absolutely enjoying this. If you did a channel about American rail accidents, so we could call it train wrecks. Oh, well, their track for starters, not that great. I will say that. Who's your favourite Jedi in Star Wars? Oh, easily General Skywalker. Easily. I mean, if it isn't General Skywalker, I mean, who am I? Because it wouldn't be me for starters. Star Wars: The Clone Wars really did introduce me to Star Wars and the aspects very well. So yeah, Skywalker's always the best one. Just got overtaken by 390 on West Coast Mainline South. Oh, nice. Welcome back, Callum. I'm back, Rex. Went to the toilet, got a drink for my hiccups, and chocolate hobnobs. Oh, fair enough. I do like a good biscuit, especially when watching someone's live stream. Like, sometimes when Richie's streaming, I just sit there and just have a nice drink by my side, munch a bit, you know, chat a bit, you know. Still on West Coast Mainline South Law. What, really? What happened? Did you stop at Watford or something? How about Sith? Oh, now, Sith. It had to be Palpatine. He's the greatest villain in all Star Wars. He literally executed an entire operation behind the Jedi's eyes, literally deceived them for the whole 4 years of the Clone Wars, and just when the Jedi thought they were winning, he dropped Order 66. One of the saddest moments in Star Wars history, and it'll always be one of the best theatrical moments in Star Wars history as well. Hands down, Emperor Palpatine is the best Sith Lord. To top him, you'd have to go to the Old Republic era with Darth Plagueis, or Darth Malgus at least, or Revan. I'd give you Revan if that's your favourite. Went to watch a Sunday night at 8 stream and I couldn't find it. This is it, Lee. This is it. Just had the TPWS fault and I fixed it for the first time. Hey, well done. It's because I went for my bath. Yeah, that's very good. That's alright, no worries, Callum. Well, that's a really good one. Oh yeah, definitely. Is this West Coast Mainline Trent Valley? It sure is. We finished with West Coast Mainline South and we're off to Crewe. Right, we'll get another flyby before this. I think, is it bend? Oh, actually, we'll get a flyby on the bend. How about that, guys? Don't know how much of a tilt this is, but we'll just get it, I think, around about just after this bridge. And after this, a couple of trees. There we go. Still got the static shape, that's fine. You know, PS2 graphics, nothing too special, but it's fine. What time are you finishing this live stream? Probably be around about 10 o'clock-ish, depending. Or maybe 10:30. We'll see how we go. Ah, that's why you're still on West Coast Mainland South. Fair enough. And the whistling of the track. It's rail singing, or it's rail hissing, depending on which one you want to call it. It's just basically the sounds of the wheel rubbing on the top of the track. That's basically all it is. And you'll hear it for miles on end because obviously it's metal wheel on a metal track. And lifting rail, it's not easy. It's very heavy. Unless you've got a rail turning bar, then that's your pal for the next sort of when and how long you need it. Do you think you could strike the Emperor down without turning to the dark side? Now, here's the thing. Rise of Skywalker, terrible film. Can't really get with that. But if you looked at it, he was actually killed by his own Force lightning. Like how he was almost killed in Revenge of the Sith. So that's the only really good thing about it. The only problem is, though, is Rey should have at least turned to the dark side when fighting him, because he was literally all the Sith, basically. And Rey should have been corrupted on Exegol. That should have happened. Why it didn't happen? Probably plot armor. Probably the plot armor. Because, you know, Anakin wasn't very much lucky. Neither was Luke. Luke did actually sort of, in a way, patch into the dark side. So, you know, why Rey didn't, beyond me. Call it rail singing. You can do, yeah, because it basically means the same thing. Wolverton is probably the best station to get the tilt on the 390. Yep. Oh, hang on. I've only ever had that a couple of times, and that's if I'm overspeeding, so sorry about that, guys. Yeah, plot armor was way too strong, lol. Yeah, definitely. What time does the service start? This service starts around about 7:11. Being careful with my beard tonight after last Sunday's little spill. Still got some odd things going on occasionally. May get a new keyboard. Fair enough. Just don't spill it on your new keyboard when you get it though, mate. Obviously, looking at a live chat and trying to drive a train is difficult, which is the main reason why they do not allow phones in cabs. One of the best reasons you could ever think of. Can we do a free roam service in the Pendolino on Manchester Airport commuter from Winslow to Piccadilly non-stop? I mean, if everybody's up for me going to Manchester with this one, yeah, we can do. Also, either Lichfield, Trent Valley or Rugeley, I'm not sure which ones, and Beckham said also have good tilts. Yes, they do. You're very welcome, Callum. And that's another perfect stop for me at Stafford. Nice to hear. Oh yes, I was going to check a neutral section because, actually, the best person to ask is some Welsh bloke on this one. So, with OLE neutral zones, if you know, do the overhead lines actually split away from each other? Or are they always connected, no matter what, even in a neutral section? Because somebody spotted that somewhere on this route, the wires were kind of like apart, in a way, from a structure. And I was thinking to myself, why is that? And I'm just looking at the overheads now, and they're all connected. It just didn't make sense to me, to be fair. Right, so we're going from London Euston to Crewe. We are making good progress to Milton Keynes. Good. Usually Trent Valley also has good tilts, yes. What train on Birmingham to Crewe do I do? 350-1, 350-2, 350-3, Class 66, 390-0-1, 220-805, flying Scotsman 158. I think you should do a 220. I'm trying out the minimal hood because I normally use the normal hood. I love the minimal hood. So much more tidier, I would say. Neutral sections are connected, but the wires in between are dead as they are insulated from each section. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you to answer that, because obviously I've only ever done as far as an OLEC 1. I've not done an OLEC 2 or 3 or beyond. So this is why I'm asking, because obviously this is beyond what I've been taught, I would say. So an answer like that, thank you so much. So yeah, that's probably what I saw in that Discord server, was the fact of the overhead lines were just not connected, and they should be. Yes, I agree. I've been using the minimal hood since the start of Train Simul 6. I think that's when the minimal hood started. Either that was Train Simul 5. Morning or afternoon or evening. Good evening. Yes, much better than a normal hood. Yes. In my opinion, yes. It is much better. Why would need to be continuous for Panther contact, as Railwayman UK said. I thought as much as well. I really did as well. Right, well, I'll remember that for future, because obviously That's really handy information to keep. Yeah, they definitely should be, or the pantograph would go over height. Fair enough, I get that. I understand that. I think it was 5. Just got a 75 mile per hour TSR between Stafford and Crewe. Oh, yeah, it likes to sting you with that. I think we might get one, but they're not as common as what they used to be when they first came out, if you get my meaning. Amadou 1 Mike 62 1545 left Bournemouth 1858 Bournemouth to Manchester. Fair enough. Rex, please can you learn how to drive steam trains and then at 1k subs do a forward stream all steam? To be fair, I've already got an idea for what I'll be doing for 1,000 subscribers, so I can't make any promises on that one. Trent Valley 5 feels so long ago. It does. 4 coaches. I think we're actually coming up to Rugby, I think. It's actually taken us this long to get from Milton Keynes to Rugby. Yeah, that is indeed Rugby. How about at 800 subs then? Wouldn't give me enough time, I think. It's weird going through this area at 125 miles per hour, because any other time that I've gone through here, it's been less than that, because I've always gone into stop there. I've not really gone past, which is interesting. Damn, I need to do a Pendor Euston service when it had black lines and patterns. Virgin, yeah. Dropped a like on the stream, thank you so much. It's very kind of you. Of course, that is optional, you don't have to, but it'd be really kind if you did. Also, as well, if you're new here, please do make sure to hit the subscribe button, as we are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. It's 18 likes on tonight's stream, that's amazing. 22 people watching. Thank you all for popping in and spending your evening with us tonight. I'm 45 miles away from Stafford. Fair enough. I'm 46 miles away, so you're just ahead of me. Sifa. I'd be panicking right now if I was in a German train. In fact, I don't think I would be this far, if I'm being completely honest. Was nice of Richie to give you a sub boost last night. I tell you what, that's something I never ask for, and Richie always delivers on. And it's just so kind of him. It really is. I never really ask, and Richie just basically does it out the kind of his heart. That's how much of a awesome person Richie really is. But yes, I agree. It certainly was nice for him to do that last night. That really was. Rex, remember I subbed 92 subs ago? Yes, I do remember. 5 subs off 700 subscribers. Nice one. Oh, really? I've not been checking, really. I've been more reading the live chat and trying to keep to speed as best as possible. Watched a bit of his F1 stream earlier. I'm not really into F1, but I'm glad people are popping in to watch his streams anyways on his other channel. I am subscribed to Married to Married to the Grid. It's a really good YouTube channel. It's just the topics there I'm not really that fond of, but I do sometimes occasionally watch. I'm also following him on TikTok as well, because obviously, you know, he's got that there as well. So, and I do sometimes watch the shorts as well, so but hopefully the stream went well. Yep, you're 5 subs now. Wow. That's really good. Thought it was another user name that was sub 600. Scotsman Whisperer, lol. Does he have TikTok? Oh wait, I already followed him on it. Fair enough. Yeah, Richie does have TikTok. He has Married to the Grid on there. He has his own personal account for Richie Rail, and I don't know if he's got any other ones. I don't think so. Worth an ask. Worth an ask, I'd say. Calling at Wolverhampton and Stafford. Oh, nice. I'm absolutely enjoying this Pendle drive. I really am. We are 390,117, just in case anybody was wondering. Because, of course, I did forget to look at the number. Of course you did, Rex. Luckily I'm 4 coaches, so I being go past speed limits quicker. Yeah, true. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But with the Voyagers, you accelerate slower. So, when we get to Crewe, what we all thinking? Should we continue off to Liverpool via Spirit of Steam and I make a quick scenario, put the Pendolino on it and get ourselves to Liverpool? Or should we go all the way to Manchester and finish it off there? I'm kind of like doing what Richie did last night. But he did an all things Avanti stream, yet whereas I'm sticking with the Pendolino all the way. And I'm going in the opposite direction, obviously. But yeah, where are we all thinking we should terminate the service at? Because, I mean, Avanti do not terminate at Crewe, I don't think. Well, I mean, I don't know. But it'd be nice to actually give it a terminus. We don't have the Crewe to Preston link just yet, so we can't jump to just being at Preston and then going from there, because that doesn't make sense. We've got to either have Liverpool or Manchester. Which one do you guys want? So Grand Central Class 180, which was going nowhere. Well, they're getting replaced by the 820s. Like I said to Richie in his stream, I think was it yesterday, I know something about the Grand Central trains, and I can't say what, basically. I also know something else that's happening with a certain train company, and they're waiting to see how that goes, because obviously I think they're in the talking stage, but I'll say no more, because I don't know what I'm allowed to say. But the person I was talking to, really nice person. So I've got one for Manchester, one for Liverpool. I might actually... No, I can't do polls, can I? No, I can't, because I'm on my phone tonight. Anyways, yeah, we'll see what's the most popular option, I guess. I have noticed on the freight timetables for Gen 8 there are loads of 8-car 350s, but the only issue is I don't see any of the overground or underground. Yeah, that probably might be the reason, because I think they got removed on the reduced timetable. Oh, that was an uneaten, by the way, guys. You and Richie Rail all should stream together one night. Well, I mean, I'm always open for a collaboration with Richie Rail and other YouTubers if they want to. I mean, I have been on Richie's channel beforehand with the relay races that we did, so... Might have another one of those coming. Who knows? Only in the morning and evening they terminate a Crewe. Fair enough. Hey Rex, what are your favourite Star Wars vehicles? Okay, so I'd have to go from Republic Separatists, Rebels, Empire, and yeah. So, for the Republic, favourite ship, LAATI gunship. Favourite ground vehicle, ATTE. Bark Speeder, obviously for the clones. And I think the best starfighter for them was the Z95 Headhunter. Definitely. Only fans from the Clone Wars will know that ship. For the Separatists, easily the Tri-Fighter. It's got to be the Tri-Fighter. Droid gunship, obviously. MTT, that's a good one. And obviously Staps for the droids. For the Empire, easily AT-AT Walk. I mean, saw them on Hoth in The Empire Strikes Back. They're just, yeah, brilliant. For the Empire, TIE Advanced. Yep, TIE Advanced prototypes. So I do like the that one from Star Wars Rebels. I can't quite get the name, but if you've watched Star Wars Rebels, you'll know what I mean. I think it was the TIE Advanced prototype, but yeah. And of course for speeders, obviously, I think they used the same, didn't they? For the Rebels, X-Wing, yeah. T65, why not? And you see the Rebels, they didn't have a lot, did they? I'll just go with the Y-Wing, why not? Anyways, let me just get back to the chat, because obviously Star Wars does distract me. Now on the Trent Valley section, nice. When we have all West Coast mainline routes between Carlisle and Euston, we might have another West Coast mainline relay race. Not saying a word on that one. Not saying a word. You should definitely do another relay race on West Coast mainline once Crewe Preston comes out. Again, not saying a word. The Voyager there is so hard to control to slow and speed on open controller PS5. Fair enough. You have to hold R1 and R2 to slow and speed up. Yeah. Do you watch Netflix? I do. God, I love the X-Wing. Indeed. Top tier ship from the Rebel side, isn't it? I've done 2 Voyagers so far on Birmingham's Crewe, and both have been 8 coaches. Fair enough. You said word, so American, lol. Don't remember saying that, but okay. Fair enough then. Let me redeem myself then. Let me redeem myself. Alright. That's better. Alright then. Let's hear the real hissing, shall we? Plenty of Pandrol clips with the concrete sleepers and the flat bottom rail. Lovely. We're not exactly that busy, I have noticed. Yes, it is indeed. What are your thoughts on the AT-ST and the AT-TE and the AT-AT Walker? Okay, so the AT-ST, I have no idea, but the AT-AT and the AT-TE, definitely no. AT-TE is better than AT-AT, hands down. 6 legs, can climb up mountains. What more could you want? And it's got a cannon on the top and on the back. Also, I was talking about you saying not saying a word. Oh, I see. I watch Netflix 7 days a week. Well, I hope there's 7 days in a week. Otherwise, I've been lied to. Yeah, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. This is so rage baiting on my game. Oh dear. This route is awesome, it really is. Okay, so let's have a look at the first class area then. Do we have any passengers? No. No. Standard premium? No. Why would you want to have an ATST? You know, Ewoks use that big massive log that they use to crush them. You know, you're gone. Can't do that with an AT-AT. Obviously, the armour is a little bit more stronger than that. I had to slow to 60 twice, then straight away the speed back to max limit. Technically, we're all passengers on your train, all. Yes, I've kidnapped you and I've taken you all to Crewe. I'm joking, I'm joking. I'm joking. You're all following on through the ride. Still haven't decided to get this route yet. Feels a bit quiet. What I will say is, if you want a good advice on this route, watch my first look video and my first look streams. They would definitely help with decision making on this, mate. But I get your point, Sometimes it does feel empty. It's because they run on patterns, as you know, and sometimes there can be some quiet bits. So, depends on what you're into as well, because if you're into, like, very busy regional commuter services, this is probably not for you. But yeah. Rex is so funny. I try. Bit of rope will take down an AT-AT though. Oh yeah, true. That is true. Voyager is banging train, love a good old Voyager. Set the Left West Coast Main Line my local line. Yes, they did. Avanti replaced them with the Avero sets. They have now joined Cross Country and are set to be refurbished to the brand new Cross Country livery. I don't think they've started on the 221s yet, but there we go. No shade to AAS, and to be honest, I'm more inclined to play more commuter type routes. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. I mean, that's your opinion, and I totally respect that. Everybody has their own tastes when it comes to a train game. I've seen a refurbished Voyager at Birmingham New Street and Leeds. I've seen one at Darlington Station before today. So, yeah, pretty cool. 350-1, 2 and 3 all go to Birmingham New Street. They do. Yes, agree, we can all like different things and that's okay. Yeah, of course. If you like your American roots, I won't think of you any less. And if you like your German roots, well, good luck with the CIFA. That's all I've got to say. And the AFB. Forgot to mention my channel hit 216 subs recently. Hey, congrats, Ryan. I didn't even know you had an active channel. Everybody go sub to Ryan. In fact, everybody just goes sub to everybody. That's just always the best thing to say, really. CIFA. Which route was the first German route? Oh, you'd be going back to Train Simul 2020 with that question. And off the top of my head, I think it was Northeast Corridor, I want to say. I don't think I'm right, though. I really don't think I'm right. You're making good progress at Stafford. You're very welcome. You know the rules and so do I. Alright, Rick Astley. Thanks, Rex. Yeah, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. You're more than welcome. Always a pleasure to help out fellow content creators. It really is. You can't see, but every time a train passes on the adjacent lines, I'm actually waving to them. You can't see this though. First German route was rapid transit. Thank you. And I went on to the American one, didn't I? Jesus. See, I thought I was wrong. I completely muddled that up. Yeah, it was rapid transit, wasn't it? I'm thinking about the first American route now, aren't I? Yeah, that's what it was. Got up to my last comment real quick. Grounds cause it did not fit in the limit. Oh, I see it, yeah. Leipzig. Gauschwitz, Dessau. Thanks very much. You're about 5,000 miles off, Rex. Yes, I was. Going to go get a drink? No worries. Lol, Joe Dobson mentioned that they all wave to each other. Yeah, it's as simple as that. Because it's a common... It's basically the work culture. You know, they're your work colleagues after all, you know. And they do the same thing that you do. Drive trains, drive buses, you know. Just give them a quick wave like that. It's brilliant. I've seen a post on Facebook about going from Crewe to Crewe via Birmingham. Oh yeah, Richie did see that, where it goes from Crewe to Birmingham New Street, then on the Lichfield Trent Valley then from Birmingham to Lichfield Trent Valley, and then joining from there back up to Crewe. Fair enough. Spend all day waving at other drivers. I mean, nothing to be ashamed of. It just means you've got a good work culture. The one above it, we will shortly be arriving into Wolverhampton. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. This is a cross-country service to Crewe. Also exit here for Wolverhampton Wanderers football ground. Fair enough, I've read that for you. I've seen New Street, Stafford. First American route for trains from Wolverhampton Patch Grade. Oh god, yeah, it was, wasn't it? I need to really learn the history about trains in World then, because that was just terrible. Thank you. Also, next station is our final stop for me, Stafford. Fair enough then, mate. No worries. And we will be getting to Stafford in just over 9 miles. On the Just Trains live stream the other night, they said there's a surprise for us in the next week's patch. Then in Tintin's interview, Just Trains bloke said, announcements coming to Blackpool branches. Same thing, perhaps? Oh, yeah, could be. Rapid Transit needs a remaster. Fair enough. Can't dispute that. On Friday I saw a weird freight train that came through Northampton. I swear Sam Patch Grey was the base American route for train Simul 2. Could have been. Couldn't find Ryan Trackside channel. Could put a link on here. Do you know what? I will. Hold on a minute. There you go. Hopefully that worked. Actually, no, I think I only just copied your art handle, which, yeah, that didn't really work, did it? Hold on, I'll try again. Strange. I guess that'll just work. I recently brought Sam Patch Grade, it's pretty good, could use a remaster. Fair enough. Arriving into Stafford in 14 miles. Fair enough. There are lots of routes that need a remaster, I agree. Got a 7-Up Zero Sugar for my drink. Nice. In 10 minutes late due to a glitched train outside Crewe, I had to delete. Fair enough. And if you see something that doesn't look right, text the British Transport Police at 61016. We'll see. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sort it. It's 61016, mate. But I'm glad that you remembered most of the numbers. There was a 66 pulling freights, and there was a 66 in between the JNA and HOA wagons. Oh, that is a weird formation. Have now left Milton Keynes for Stafford. Could send my channel link if you don't mind, Rex. Tell you what, send it via Discord into the self-promo, and I'll get it from Discord onto here. That will be easier. Perhaps 2 trains put together after an engineering job somewhere. Probably. But Rex, after your journey, can you spawn into Birmingham Crewe and spawn at Stafford for 1930, and you'll see my train pulling on PS5? I can do. On platform 5. Yep, can do. Finally speeding up to 125. Good evening again, Ben. My bad, don't have the other West Coast Melon routes. Oh, I've never been to UK, so I don't know. Yeah, it's fine. They say 61016 now, as so many people couldn't remember the other way. Well, the other way was 61016, which, following the phonetic alphabet, it's not O, it's 0. Because, obviously, the phonetic alphabet you use to gain a clearer understanding. Welcome aboard this Avanti West Coast service to Liverpool Lime Street, calling at Stafford, Crewe, Runcorn and Liverpool Lime Street. Thank you, I'm a 4-car cross-country. Fair enough. Right, let me just get into Discord then, mate. Right. Yeah, that does take me to you. That's good. Right. There we go. Go sub to Ryan. Next station is Stafford. 6 minutes late, not too bad. That is not too bad, actually. Stafford is where I was stuck in 32-degree heat above a year ago, where everything was cancelled due to a signal failure. Stafford is like a greenhouse. Signal failure would have had to involve the S&T department. Thank you so much, Rex. You really are one of my favourite YouTubers. You're so kind, and I love the way you interact with your audience and viewers. I do try my best. And that is the pause for service complete. Took me just under 1 hour and a half. 24,244 AP. Good stuff, mate. Good stuff. Right, we are pulling into Stafford now. Please can you put my channel in the chat, Rex? Sure, why not? Here we go. Right. Question, what route does the game say is your favourite most played? Mine is Dresden Leipzig. Mine is West Coast Main Line Overshap, because I'm on there all the time. There we go, sub to Ben. Looks like you're early into Stafford. Indeed, yeah. So was it Stafford you want to be the spawning, or was it Crewe at 1930? Personally don't have a favourite route, but the one I find myself driving the most is probably the Morristown line. Fair enough. Stafford, right, okay. I need a quick break before my next service. I think I'll do a full line Pendol run on Trent Valley then Birmingham Crewe. Fair enough, mate. The station is Rex Tactics Station. Oh, fair enough. It's like 2 runs through considering Trent Valley size, lol. Yeah. I thought Pendol's called at Liverpool South Parkway. I'm not too sure on that. Bought the first UK route for trains mod on the 25th of May. Fair enough. I'm going to be off now. Goodbye. Thanks for the stream. You too, mate. Thanks for popping in. And hopefully see you in my next one. To everyone, how do you like your eggs? If you're talking about scrambled eggs, sunny side down. Thank you, Rex. You're very welcome. Some do, some don't. Pendolinos don't call it Liverpool South Parkway, same with the 807s. 1.5 miles from Stafford. Fair enough. Been a brilliant stream this, thank you. Oh, I like sunny side up, yeah. Thought they did though. Again, not too sure. West Coast Main Line's not really my local, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. One stopped there the other day, according to one of my mates. Fair enough. Can you take me, please, Rex? I mean, yeah, just get on the Pendol. Doors are open. As long as you got a ticket. Boiled and cold with a salad and mayo. Oh, nice. Not a bad choice, not a bad choice. I meant tag. Oh, of course. After this, what I would recommend is everybody just go sub to everyone. I don't normally do shout outs, but these are the 3 I'll do. Just making sure that actually takes you there. Yes, it does. Be right back, more beer. Fair enough. What's the route? Trent Valley is. Definitely. More subs than in the World Cup. Yeah, definitely. I wonder how Scotland's match went last night. Does anybody know? Did they win or did they lose? Cheers, guys. You're welcome. They won. Oh, that's brilliant. What was the score then? 1-0, McGinn 29. Oh, McGinn. Absolutely. Or Rex, if you'll allow it, you could have them copy their channel link into the Discord server self-promo. So we'll all sub to each other. Well, you can technically put your YouTube channels in the Discord self-promo anyways, so it's pretty much there for you to just put in your channel anytime you want people to subscribe to it. So if you're in the Discord server and you've got your YouTube channel, pop it in self-promo channels. I also allow Discord promotions, so if you want people to join your Discord server, put it in that channel as well. Done with one Mike 62. Fair enough. Very welcome, Tyler. They won, but you think that it was the final against Brazil, rather Haiti. Manan could beat Haiti and cheese. Oh, okay, I get that. Just got home from work, so making tea. Leftover spag ball from the other night that I froze. Fair enough. Sub to Tyler, I'll be coming up to rugby soon. AJ Games UK is really good too. Fair enough. I mean, it's a good thing that the Scottish have won, because, you know, if we get an England versus Scotland match at the final, that's if England ever really gets that far, because sometimes we don't. But if ever we do that in the final, I wouldn't be bothered who wins either way. If it's Scotland, I'm happy, and if it's England, I'm happy. That would be interesting, to be fair. It would be interesting as well, because obviously, if we won the World Cup, that'll be the first time since, what, the 1960s? God, it's been a long time since then. Lots of generations of football fans have cheered for England and then just gone, we lost over those 60 years. So, who knows? We might get it this year, but I doubt it. It's one of those things. It's going to be hot this week, fair enough. Oh wait, you're not done, my bad. I've just left, so off I go. Scotland fans always want England to lose, so I'm happy to return the compliment. I get that. It doesn't surprise me either. You need to go to the toilet? No worries, mate. There we go. If you enjoyed the stream, that's great. Need England to win. Well, if it happens, it happens. Now driving a Riva Trent Wales 153, fair enough. Anthony once said, anyone but England. He later claimed it was a joke, but we know differently. We all know differently indeed. I think they just don't like us winning. I think that's just it. I think they just don't like us winning the World Cup. Oh no, not them. They'll gloat about it for the next 4 years. Well, doesn't everybody else? I mean, if we win it, it'll be quite weird, because then what would the World Cup celebration be like for us if we win it? Because obviously we haven't celebrated winning the World Cup since the 1960s. What would we do? Would we have like a bank holiday? Would we have days off to celebrate? You know, would there be a big massive celebration? What would actually happen? You'd be happy. Cardiff City is a nice route for shorter services, I agree. Everyone from the UK, what are your favourite type of biscuits? And people from the US, what's your favourite type of cookie? Okay, so my favourite type of biscuit has to be the bourbon. Bourbon cream, has to be. It really has to be. Doesn't matter which type of bourbon cream it is, could be from Asda, could be Sainsbury's, could be the official bourbon creams, I don't mind. Long as it's a bourbon cream, by look and by taste, I'm happy. That's my personal favourite. Chocolate digestive, oh no, that's a second favourite for me. If bourbons aren't an option, chocolate digestive is. I'll take the chocolate digestive, no complaints. Custard creams, oh good, absolutely delicious. Milk or dark, both. I don't mind milk or dark chocolate digestives. They taste just perfect. I've never heard of it. I'd imagine it really good. Yes. I don't know what you get in your import sections of your supermarkets, Ryan, but it's definitely worth having a look at the World Foods to see if you can find any UK snacks like Hobnobs and Milka bars, and if you ever get Cadbury's or Galaxy over there, you're lucky. Try them out as well. Bourbons is a good choice. It is, it really is. Olympics are happening in 2028, fair enough. Good man. Can't complain when it comes to chocolate digestives. Can't complain. They're just the best. Do you guys have grilled cheese in the UK? Grilled cheese? We have quite a lot of different types of cheeses. We have blue cheese, Wensleydale, you know. We have cheddar. Love our cheddar. Grilled cheese though? I mean, we have cheese toasties, so I suppose that's kind of the same. Depending. It's a type of sandwich, yeah. We have cheese toasties. I'm back. Welcome back, Tyler. But yes, we are now 16 miles away from Crewe. So that's good. So I'll probably ask you guys again, should we go to Manchester or Liverpool with this? Oh, they're called cheese toasties, they sure are. When I finish this service, I am hopping off. No worries, Wesley. Every now and then I'm going to do no commentary transmittal streams. Up to you on that one, mate. If I'm being honest, I started my first stream as a commentary stream. Would you believe it? So there we go. We're all shouting for Manchester. Awesome. Wonderful, guys. That is wonderful. Night, train drivers. Good night, Lee. Hopefully you have a wonderful evening, and we'll hopefully see you on the next one. Oh, I'm zoomed in a bit. Wonder why I was a bit too close to the Pendle window. What train on Brum to Crewe do I do? 350-3. I don't want you doing the -2 because it's got 2+3 seating. Half past rugby. Oh, nice. Okay, so Came on to 2 Whiskey 48, 1737 left Walsall, and the 1809 Walsall to Wolverhampton commuter run. Nice. Nice tilt around Rugby, to be honest. Oh yeah, really good. Wait till you get round Lichfield, Trent Valley though, and Tamworth. That's some good tilt. What traction do you mostly drive on Overshap, Rex? The exact thing that I'm driving right now. I love doing modern timetables on Overshap. Are you mad? It's stuck to already? Many more to come. Many more to come. Oh, we got a 75 mile per hour temporary speed restriction. Interesting, guys. We've not seen one all stream until now. So... that's interesting. Does anybody remember that West Coast Mainline South Stream where I had nearly 15 door faults on that 350? It was absolutely manic. Wait, did Sam not say that earlier? Yeah, he got a temporary speed restriction, I do believe. There's our Dalek telling us. With a 75. Yes, I was there, I can confirm. Fair enough. There is a timetable mod on East Coast Mainline Peterborough to Doncaster for PC users only. Yes, it puts you back into the times of LNER with the 43s. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. You do that in free roam or write use scenario. I do scenarios. I'm very good at them as well. Self-taught, obviously, it's taken a while to learn, but doing pretty good. Yes, I did have a 75 TSR. I remember that West Coast Mainline South Stream with a 350. Yeah. Was there a Dalek? Yeah. There's our 75. And then we'll get a T section just around the corner, I reckon, and then we'll be off to 125 again, but not for a very long section. I will say this TSR is in a very specific spot, probably track workers, no doubt. Either that or it's where they expect the temperature to exceed 32 degrees Celsius. What are your predictions for the next iteration of Trent Valley? Easily an East Coast Mainline route for the UK. Maybe something in America, maybe on the west coast of America, depending if they've got... like, tracks on the west coast. And for Germany, somewhere in Berlin maybe. That will make it an emergency speed restriction then. Oh, right, I see. Maybe stuff from Deutschland, Berlin. Yeah. Car features. What would the car features be? Definitely GSMR radios from Medway on all trains going from Trent 7 onwards. And maybe some back parting as well, if possible. Scenario Planner 3.0, where all platforms are available to be used and all paths are available. Dispatcher mode, where it's a fully augmented route into UK DLCs only, because, as somebody rightfully said, I think it's only for UK routes. It doesn't happen anywhere else, so it would be like a UK feature only. So then if you were to do a UK only feature, you'd have to do an American only feature and then a German only feature. And interactive ticket barriers. Oh yeah, spread that across. I think a lot from Medway. I think maybe half of them could be teased feature improvements. Maybe. Like car features and stuff, perhaps. Yeah, dispatch mode would definitely be cool. Aye, definitely. Because what you get is you'd have the option, bit like what's going to happen with Medway, where if you want to be a dispatcher, you just pick up the dispatcher button and that's it, you're a dispatcher and you can leave at any time. That's how I would put it as a main core feature for the UK routes, where if you want to be a dispatcher you can, but anytime you want to leave that role you also can. You know I would do it. I'd love dispatcher mode. There are some people out there who wouldn't though, so making it as like a very choice-based core feature for UK routes, that would work, in my opinion. And working functioning toilets like Medway Valley. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. That was a funny incorporation, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. I don't think that would really be a feature that would become fully route-wise for like full core thing. I don't think that would ever happen. But if it ever did, yeah, that'd be funny. I mean, though, the working toilets on Medway, that was a surprise to absolutely everyone. So it could become a core feature, but I pretty much doubt it. If ever Train Sim 7 was a thing. Which, if we're going by Train Simworld's usual way of doing things, we'll probably know more in August. Late August, early September. Unless, of course, they abruptly change this. I have a slight feeling they might this year, you know, where we're all going to be expecting the next game, and then all of a sudden, the next game is still Train Sim 6, but then I suppose like a core update or something like that, perhaps. I don't know. I wouldn't know how I'd justify that, though, in a way. I'd have to think on that idea, maybe. But that's just my speculation. That is true, let's be real, no one ever washes their hands when they are finished at the toilet. You get told to, but does anybody really? No, not really. But you're right on that. To have the ROG 37-7, I have most, if not all, UK DLCs. The reason why I say that is because I might have a few things I don't have yet. I have flown by Nuneaton. Fair enough. Maybe a hint, a future thing? Well, probably. Probably, you never know, you never know. That's one thing I could definitely say, you'll never know. Also, when we get to Crewe, I am going to have to quickly nip to the loo. And that rhymed. Just in time. And then we'll do the last stretch to Manchester from... I think we'll try and free roam it from Alderley Edge, because that's like the southernmost part of the route we can go. And then we'll get into Winslow, go through that, go through Stockport and straight into Manchester. I think they're upgrading the stations on the Trans-Pennine route. Yes, they are. That's been going on for a while. Conductor and dispatcher are not for me. Just want to drive only a few guard jobs to get masteries and then just... Yeah, I get you. Everybody has different ways of doing things. Everybody likes their different ways of gameplay, and this is why I'd say dispatcher mode and guard mode, these are features that should just be like choices. Darlington had some new platforms open last week. They did. Sat in the seat out of Dresden, then went to get a coffee. Nice. Dispatch more would be cool, to be fair. It would be. It really would be. Approximately how many more parts are there left for the West Coast Main Line? So, Milton Keynes to Birmingham via the Northampton Loop. And I do believe after that it's just Crewe to... No. Yeah, it's Crewe to Preston, which we're getting soon. And then it's Carlisle to Edinburgh and Glasgow. That's basically it. The East Coast Main Line, though, has a lot more work that needs to be done to it. But I agree with what Richie said last night. It is a very, very difficult line, that the East Coast Main Line. Lots of stations that are few and far apart, and lots of just like emptiness that would be on that route. But I'd still love to see it. So cool that we're getting it from Medway at Tunbridge. Yeah. Remember the spawn at Stafford at 1930 and see my Voyager I did on P5? Yep, can do. Is it Crewe to Preston or Preston to Crewe? Could be both. Because really, if you look at it, going up or down the track, yeah, with you, we all play different. I've been doing more things this week as I've sorted more TSCX profiles. Never bothered with German cab cars until today, fair enough. East Coast Main Line is a bit dull for sure, yeah. I agree with the fact of a Newcastle to York stretch would be the most busiest, because obviously you've got quite a few train operating companies that run in that section alone, so that one would be the most feasible in a way. Okay, so we got reduced 552.5 AP for speed, and wow, that is a really poor performance from me. Rex, you should be so ashamed. But anyways, we did get a 0.779 yard stop, 108 miles, and so 108.23 miles driven, 1 hour 13 minutes and 18 seconds, and a platinum medal, 28,931 AP. Lovely. Right, I'll just jump to the main menu very, very quickly because I really do need the low. So I'll be back in just a moment, and I'll catch up with the chat after I get back. And I'm back, guys. Okay, let's catch up with the chat. We've got to remember that glitch on Trent Valley where you just walked off. Where I just walked off. I'll have to go back to that stream on that one. I got off Train 6 because my game crashed at Smethwick Galton Bridge. Oh, no way! Maybe that's where all the bad textures are starting from. Might be worth having a look at Smethwick Galton Bridge. Rex will be here. So what's everyone's favourite colour? Oh, definitely blue. So going back to my earlier question for all of you, what does the game say is your most driven route in your profile? Mine is Dresden Leipzig. So when I go into my profile, I'll remember the spawning at Stafford at 1930, don't worry. 319 West Coast Mainline Preston to Carlisle. Simple as that, really. Think it's BML for me without looking. Mine is Transmo 5 account for West Coast Mainline South with 156 services done on the 2024 timetable and 1 or 2 scenarios, can't remember. Fair enough. Welcome back, Rex. Thank you, Ryan. Where did the West Midland Railways Class 170s go from on Trent Valley? Oh, now I remember where they went, but I've lost the name. Anyways, was it on Birmingham to Crewe that you wanted me to be on? By the way, Tyler's Trains. I think it was, you know. Right, okay. 1930. In we go. Because I played Transmo 5 for 3 to 4 hours straight. Yeah, that's true. It was an interactable. You clicked in it clipped you out the station. As I remember, you made a shot about it. Oh, that was on Birmingham to Crewe, that, not Trent Valley. But yeah, that was a good one. Platform 5, right? I'll make sure to get to Platform 5. And then we'll jump to Alderley Edge on Manchester Airport Commuter and finish off the Pendo run. Having a little P&B from driving. Platform 5's over there. (1933) Manchester Piccadilly calling at Stoke-on-Trent, Macclesfield, Stockport and Manchester Piccadilly. I thought it was on one of the West Coast Mainline routes, but that glitch was pretty funny. Well, technically you could say it was a West Coast Mainline route because Pendolinos from Euston do go into Birmingham to go up to Crewe to then go up to Glasgow and Edinburgh, so there you go. That's it, awesome. Right, so we'll wait another 2 minutes for that one to come in.
The next train to arrive at platform 5 will be the 1933 cross-country service to Manchester Piccadilly, calling at Stafford, Stoke-on-Trent, Macclesfield, Stockport and Manchester Piccadilly. Platform 5 for the 1933 cross-country service to Manchester Piccadilly.
And here it comes, guys. 1 Mike 62. And it comes. There we go. Thanks for that. Most streamers would forget. Yeah, it's all right. I do try not to forget. I do try not to. The tilt the Lichfield Trent Valley is brilliant. Oh, it really is. It really is. Right, it's time to get us to Alderley Edge. So the time that we got into... Wait, 24. So we need 0844 at least, because it's 20 minutes between Crewe and I think Wilmslow. Alderley Edge is just a station from, it won't make no difference. So, Manchester Airport commuter, let's go. Weekday timetable, let's get ourselves into Alderley Edge for 0840. Which is the last leg of tonight's stream. So if you guys have been here from the beginning, legends. Pure legends. Not that far off Stafford now. Wonderful. 18 of you lovely people watching, thank you so much. I was actually expecting a drop in number because obviously with it being school tomorrow for most people. So... glad to see the numbers still being about. We are in Northern Territory. Yes. First of all, I have to look at the display screen to make sure that we haven't got a train coming in very soon. It's very dark, isn't it? Why is it that dark? Did somebody turn the brightness down on this? Didn't know you could. 0912 Manchester Piccadilly. Fair enough. Been here from the start, to be honest. Yeah. Been here since like 25% of the stream. That's good. Oh, we're on the track. Oh, shouldn't be doing that. There's our S-car stop marker. That's what I was looking for. We'll be changing your live stream to Thursday with Crewe Preston coming out that day, or will you wait until next Sunday? Probably wait until next Sunday. Because if the preview stream's on the Wednesday night, I do wait until the next Sunday. So we were 11 car Pendle, weren't we? So we can't spawn just yet. Let's see why that is. Try going into photo mode and setting it to night. Maybe you'll see it better. Yeah, about there. Right. Oh, it's also taken me through different weather cycles as well. Have you guys noticed that? Throughout the day, the weather is quite different. Oh, look at it round here at this time of night. I like how it can be 2300 at night and it'll still say the 0912. But the clock at the bottom would be different. Oh, I like that. That is cool. But yeah, if you notice, the clouds are different. Just slightly. They are the same throughout, but it is very different. In a way, because the shapes just slightly change. Alrighty then. Same as the first 10 minutes because of my bath, no worries. I've never noticed that. That's... oh, neat, yeah. 5 miles off Stafford, wonderful. Okay, so I think a Pendolino might be blocking us from spawning a train here, or maybe a northern service perhaps. That's pretty cool, it really is. Oh, no, it's a 1 Whiskey 44 service. So yeah, when we were on photo mode, when we were changing the time of the day, the time that the services were coming didn't change, but the time on the bottom on the clock changed. So yeah, let that transport for Wales service come in. That's two 150s and two 153s. It'll most likely blast through here, then stop at Wilmslow. That's usually their stopping pattern round here. So to Hotel 43 is the 091210. Then the 0913 off afterwards. So yeah, pretty much it. So yeah, transport for Wales. What are we doing right now? We're finishing the last leg of the West Coast Main Line. We decided to go to Manchester, so we're currently in Alderley Edge. And we're spawning on a 390-1 once this transport for Wales service goes through, which is just about now. Hold on to your hats. Lovely. Right, let's get that Pendo spawned. Oh, our train went across the points there. That's interesting. Right, let's get going. Here we have Rex transporting at Alderley Edge, waiting for transport for Wales to pass to spawn a Pendo. I'm not taking any other requests tonight, it's just Pendo driving. Welcome, Pendosaurus Rex. Do you know, you're not the first to make the joke. Wonder if my mate's Bangers was on that Transport for Wales service. Oh, maybe. I know they're run by 197s now. Just want to see Scotsman. Not tonight, I'm afraid. Okay, so we need to find a free platform at Manchester. Wait, 59. Wait, 46. Wait, 55. Right, platform 6 seems to be our best bet. So let's go for platform 6. Oh, no, we can't leave yet. We've still got... Oh, no. Right, okay. Just testing me, that signal, is it? It's just testing me. Right, let's finish our run. Yes, we are kind of... Try again. We are kind of wrong line running for a moment. But I think it's because it spawned us over the points. So yeah, once we get out of Alderley Edge, we'll be on the right side of the track. Right, that's the AC off. Sorry, the air conditioning. I thought we were going to take a field trip to catch a train to Manchester. Yes, we are. We're going to Manchester. You're all still my passengers, remember? Three 130, lovely. Arrived into Stafford early. Fair enough. Oh, why are we going this way? I'm not on your train, I'm sat in a rail car pulled by Scotsmen following your train. Well, unfortunately, can't see it. Okay, so I think we're going this way, guys, which is interesting. Got a Pendolino divert. That's an interesting story for you guys. We are not going via Stockport with this service. Right, then we'll be up to 65, then 75 before we get into Manchester. I know the Pendos don't really go this way, but oh well. Okay, 65, let's go. There's our 75. I'm also watching Netherlands versus Japan. Oh, nice. Who do you reckon's going to win out of them two then? Do you reckon the Netherlands or Japan? Obviously, we might get stuck behind commuter trains on this area, so just thought I'd point that out. Rex, look at my last message. No, because it's called the Flying Scotsman. Get it? Oh, yeah, I do. You think this route will ever be extended to Crewe? I sure hope so, because it would be very nice. It'd be very nice to do full-on Crewe to Manchester runs, instead of having to like spawn the train from Alderley Edge and then just do it from there. It would also mean full-on northern trains runs from Manchester to Crewe and back. That would be nice. Oh, separated fenced working. Nice. 1.25 meters. Lovely. Lovely. I think Japan will win. They play well against England, beat them. At Wembley in a friendly, and also they are on top. While the Dutch are on the way down, in my opinion. Fair enough. I think we might be stuck here for a while. Sorry, guys. I forgot. If I don't set it properly, it sends me this way. I did forget about that. I haven't done free roam on this route in a while, so yeah. Come on, Japan, says Tyler Trends. You'll be able to do a full Euston to Manchester too. Yeah, absolutely. Which would be really nice. So hopefully one day that does happen. Saw an Alan Thompson video this week. He was reviewing the new Class 47 Pack 50 TSC. I thought most people would say, stop playing TSC and fix the Class 90. To be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if many people actually did say that in his review. I wouldn't be surprised. Gotta go since I got school tomorrow and should have been in bed 2.5 hours ago. Oh dear. I'll let you head off then. You forgot you have school tomorrow. Well, if you need to go to bed now, I'm happy with that. I don't mind. Hey Rex, even though the stream isn't over yet, I want to say that I've had a great time watching the stream. Great way to spend my birthday dinner. I'm very pleased that you've been able to spend your birthday dinner very well. I'm also hoping that you spend it very well with your family as well. Also, Scotsman rules the world and shall take over you, not if Sir Nigel Gresley has anything to do about it. 2-1 Netherlands. Oh wow, okay. So sounds like Netherlands is winning. There's supposed to be a big UK patch out this week. Any hopes for fixes, anyone? Yep, Class 90, that's my hope. Maybe some bugs that are causing some texture issues. Maybe some timetable patches as well. Can't wait for it, really. Going to spend it well later when everyone is home. I'm watching the stream whilst I wait. That's pretty good. Ever 805, oh yes as well. The textures on that really do need some good fixing, so I can imagine that's going to come with that as well. Also, they'll be preparing a good bit for Crewe to Preston as well, so I can imagine that'll come with that patch as well. So let's see how that goes then, shall we? Yeah, I was expecting it to drop to about 6 people watching. That's okay, guys. I know I'm streaming pretty late tonight. I did start an hour late as well. Is Crewe Preston old or new? Brand new. Crewe to Preston is new. It's coming out soon. At least I've got greens now. Oh god, I couldn't be done with ambers and reds all the time, even though that'd be more realistic. So, we'll see. Oh, there's a track down here. I'm very intrigued. Where does this go / come from? I'm very intrigued with this. It's not even documented on the route. It's new, but set in the older years like 1900th century. 1986. That's the time period it's put in. 1986. Same year as Blackpool branches and same year as Preston to Carlisle. All links up. No, I mean, is it like an old route based on a newer base route, like 2020s, 1980s era? Like what era? 1980s. Wonder if you can spawn a train on that track. Well, I'll have to do that another time. It's worth an exploration though. If I'm able to, I'll make a shot on it. But yeah, it's set in 1986, Preston to Crewe. So you'll have backdated traction like the 86-4. You'll have the Class 20s. You'll have Class 142s when they were first introduced with the Leyland bus engines. So yeah. No, but truth be told, I actually love Sir Nigel Gresley, the Trent and person, but Scotsman is better, more famous. Fair enough. Wait, go to the map. Yeah. Oh, there was a bit of a track there, wasn't there? Oh, that's gonna have to be worth a. It's gonna have to be worth a look, isn't it? I know what you were talking about there. I know who we need. Did you see that I said in Rich's stream yesterday that I'm doing work experience at college next year? I did. I wish you good luck on that work experience, and I will definitely tell you, you will enjoy it. Also, I do have something to let you guys know that this Thursday gone, I was actually at Weardale Heritage Railway. And I saw the Inspiration train there. And I had a nice nosy. Because why not? Thank you, I'm looking forward to it. I bet you are. Also, see you later, Scotsman Whisperer. That's cool, that. It is indeed. I did something else on the Inspiration train, but I can't say too much. But it was cool. What is your route number now? Route number 3. There is no head code. This is just a free roam service because everybody asked for a free roam service. So I've done so. But yeah, we're on Manchester Airport commuter now. Finishing the run to Manchester. But yeah, I was on the Inspiration train for most of the day, I will say. If that gives you any hint. 390 Pendolino. Also, to be fair, I think I might have said it on the Discord server, so, oh well. If I have, I have. We need Jeff Marshall to explore, indeed. Oh, Jeff Marshall's channel's fantastic. If you remember all the stations, you lived at a good point in YouTube. You really did. Oh, that guy in the woods. Forgot his name. Oh, I couldn't tell you. Obviously, because I'm heading into a terminus, I'm expecting Reds. Yes, I remember that peak YouTube. Yeah. All the Stations was a fantastic YouTube channel to tune into. Loved the theme tune music to it as well. Was he the guy who sung that underground song about all stations on the tube? Off the top of my head, I can't remember. But I know he used to visit all stations with this other person. I can't remember who it was now. It's been such a long time since I've watched it. Type of line Melbourne train guy would explore and then lose his rag when it went crazy. Oh, okay. Because you look similar. To be fair, I did actually manage to catch one of Melbourne Train Dude's streams earlier on. And yeah, it was pretty chill. It's nice to catch up with him and everything. Also shared his stream as well. He obviously had strong opinions on the Class 90, which I get. He even came to Oxford once for all the stations, went to my local station. Nice. They were called Vicky, I believe. Oh, yeah, of course, yes. Do you know, sometimes when I'm thinking about people, my mind just goes blank. It happens. It's fine. Do you know, I have a slight sneaky feeling there is a Pendolino already taken my platform. So we might have to change to an available one. Good evening, Thomas McKierman. One thing I will say is you've joined at the end of the stream, but thanks for joining in anyways. Hopefully you're doing well. Right, let's see what's in our platform then. So one Hotel 07 is terminating there. And that is one Hotel 07. No! Right, we are going to have to remove our path then. 400 XP, let's go, yeah. Now on the final stretch of the Crewe. Awesome. Right, what platform can we get into? Because we can't get into that one. Can we maybe wait for that one to come out? Or 912, yeah, maybe. Or can we dip into platform 5? No, because that doesn't leave until 925. What about this platform? 0908. Ah, no. We can't really do that. 944. Go on the out platforms, yeah, but that'd be heading off to the rest of the West Coast Main Line. We want to terminate. 1 Whiskey 44 terminates here. We'll wait for platform 6 to become empty. That's what we'll do. We'll wait for platform 6. Try platform 2. I have a slight sneaky feeling platform 2 won't be long enough. We're an 11 car Pendor. That's to put in mind. Or delete AI trains? Nah, I don't want to go through too much paperwork on that one. Hopefully that joke landed. Sorry I'm late. Hey, no worries. If you were watching the Scotland match last night, I can understand. Sorry, your name just gives off Scottish vibes. I will say, sorry. Yeah, it's alright, Callum. It's all good. Don't need to apologise. No apologies needed. 3T3 going by. Lovely stuff. Actually, no. We need to go to platform 7 because this one's leaving at 09:15. Ah, no, that's going to take a while. That really is as well. Isn't that Transport for Wales service that we left behind at Wilmslow? I swear it is. Joined a platform madness at Manchester Pick. Yeah, it is a very busy station, as you can tell. Oh, hang on. That's going alongside. Would we fit in there? No. No, we won't. Simple case is we need either platform 5 or platform 8. And we can't get neither. What are we going to do? Do you know what? Is that cross-country service? Right. We'll say cross-country cancel the service, guys. We'll just go with that. That's the most reasonable answer. And it's the most believable as well. Sorry, cross country, you have been caught and fear the chase is over. Sorry, wrong show. Wrong show. Cancelled due to a shortage of train crew. That's the one, Callum. That's the one. In truth, it never really arrived. Funny reference that is, lol. Yeah, I sometimes do watch The Chase, so... Oh, hi again, Ryan. Like, ants entering a home for food in Manchester Piccadilly right now. Free for all, yeah. Welcome back, Kanan. Yeah, unfortunately, cross country got cancelled. Sorry, guys. You're gonna have to make do with Avanti to get you home. Said hi because I don't know what to talk about. Yeah, I can sometimes be like that in Richie's streams. I can sometimes just be sat there with absolutely nothing to talk about, and I don't know why. It just happens. Okay, we're getting stopped by a red. Why are we getting stopped by a red now? Have we broke it or something? Oh god, please don't tell me we broke it. Please don't say we broke it. Yes, change. Did I wait for signal change? Oh, come on. Away. I've enjoyed my 390 run, to be honest. It's good. Right, away. Come on, guys. Give us a break. Get us into a platform, away. Nothing happened, Callum. Nothing happened. Cross country is getting revenge. Cancelled the northern service, yeah. Do you know what? That's why. We broke it. Oh dear. Anyways, that is going to be it for tonight's stream then, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. It's been a great stream tonight. And yeah, been great to go from Euston to almost Manchester. Almost Manchester indeed. So, general bits of admin then. What we're going to do is we're going to leave it there. I've got some videos coming next week. I'll be recording them tomorrow. I'll have a video come out Wednesday, Friday and Saturday. If Just Trent are doing their preview on Wednesday, I'll stream next on Sunday, and then there'll be a Sunday stream. Sorry, Sylvia, you've joined in a little bit late. We are on the end of the stream, so I do apologise, but we have been streaming since 8, so I do need a break. But yeah, thanks for popping in, everyone, and I'll see you all in my next stream. Bye, everyone.